Hello everyone, welcome. This is JEE MAIN 2021 PYQ. A body is projected vertically upwards from the surface of Earth with a velocity sufficient enough to carry it to infinity. The time taken by it to reach height h is that we have to calculate and 4 options are given. So इस क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ से एक बॉडी को प्रोजेक्ट किया गया वर्टिकली अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में और उसका वेलोसिटी इतना होना चाहिए कि वो इन्फिनिटी तक रीच कर सके. सो इफ़ वी ड्रॉ इट, सपोज दिस इज अर्थ ऑफ रेडियस आर. इस सरफेस से इनिशियल वेलोसिटी v1 एक बॉडी को प्रोजेक्ट किया गया वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन में और उसका वेलोसिटी v2 सपोज किसी हाइट r फ्रॉम द सेंटर, सपोज दिस डिस्टेंस r पर, अगर सेंटर से r डिस्टेंस लें तो वहाँ पर उसका वेलोसिटी v2 हो जाता है एंड इट गोज़ टू इन्फिनिटी. सो वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द टाइम टेकन बाय इट टू रीच हाइट h. अगर हम लोग ये एज्यूम करें कि सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ से h हाइट तक वो ऑब्जेक्ट रीच करने में कितना टाइम लगाता है, डैट वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट. सो फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग द टाइम वी विल अप्लाई द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, we know the minimum velocity of the body will be the escape velocity as it goes to infinity. क्योंकि उस ऑब्जेक्ट को इन्फिनिटी तक जाना है तो उसका मिनिमम वेलोसिटी जो v1 होगा वो escape velocity के बराबर होगा. So this means v1 is escape velocity and we know the value of escape velocity on earth is equal to 2gm by re, where re is radius of earth. हम लोग radius of earth को re assume कर लेते हैं. So this is the value of v1. We have to calculate the time. ये height h above the surface of the earth, उसको height h reach करने के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा, that we have to calculate. So first of all, the energy of the object at this place from where it has been projected in the vertically upward direction, that will be equal to half m v1 square, which is the kinetic energy, plus minus gmm, if small m is the mass of the object which is projected and capital M is the mass of the earth, by re, because it is projected from the surface of the earth. So re we will take. This energy should be equal to half m v2 square. v2 जो है उस ऑब्जेक्ट का स्पीड है उस हाइट h, जब वो हाइट h अटेन कर लेता है फ्रॉम द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ, प्लस माइनस gmm by r. This is the potential energy if r is the distance from the center of the earth to that point where the velocity of the object is v2 and it is at a height h above the surface of the earth. So here we have applying principle of conservation of energy. This equation we get. Now in place of v1 we can write root under 2 gm by re. So we have half m into 2 gm by re minus gmm by re is equal to half m v2 square minus gmm by r. Now these two will get cut and finally we have half m v2 square is equal to gmm by r. सो यहाँ से हम लोग v2 which is the speed of the object at point at a height h from the surface of the earth, that we can calculate, and that v2 square is equal to 2gm by r. This is equation 2. Now we know we can write this v2 as equal to dr by dt, because we have to calculate the time t and the distance from the center to the point where it attains a height h from the surface of the earth, and its speed is v2, that we have to calculate, and that distance is r. So v2 will be equal to dr by dt. So we can write v2 dt is equal to dr. In place of v2, just now we calculated the value of v2 is 2g. v2 is equal to root under 2gm by r. So we will write this value over here. In place of v2, root under 2gm by r dt is equal to dr. Now integrating both sides, we will integrate both sides because we have to calculate time. So we have root under 2gm integration dt from 0 to t is equal to integration root r dr, and this r will vary from the within the limits re to re plus h. re to re plus h, the variation of within limits re to re plus h, we will integrate this integral. So we have root under 2gm, this will become t minus 0 is equal to, its value will be r to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 within limits re to re plus h. So we have t is equal to, this will become 2 by 3 1 by root under 2gm, and here it will become re plus h to the power 3 by 2 minus re to the power 3 by 2. Now you can see in this question that the options which are given for the time t are like this. So we have to make few changes in this values, the value that we got now of time t. So we know g is equal to gm by re square, and clearly you can see in the option g is present. In all the four options g is present. So 1 by 3 into root under, this 2 will come inside and become 4, and we have 2 gm. This place we can write re to the power 3 by 2 re plus h to the power 3 by 2 minus re to the power 3 by 2. We will divide and multiply re to the power 3 by 2, and this we will bring inside because we have to change this gm to g. So we need re square. So we will take this inside. 1 by 3 root under 4 into re to the power q by 2 gm, and this we can write, this will be re plus h 3 by 2 by re to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. This way we can write this one. Now this 2 will get cut, and in place of re square, gm by re square, we can write g. So we have 1 by 3 root under 2 re by g, and this place we can write re plus h by re to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. Now 1 by 3 root under 2 re by g, this we can write 1 plus h by re to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. So this is the value of t. And if you see the options, we have in option D 1 by 3 root under 2 re by g, 1 plus h by re to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. This means option D is correct. Thank you.